New day, new moments. Welcome back to RecronVideos. If you missed our previous episodes, make sure to check them out after this one. Today, we're diving into 80 insane train moments caught on camera. From terrifying railroad crossings and last-second escapes to powerful trains turning normal situations into seconds before disaster moments. Sir, you cannot park there. This was an unguarded crossing in Baku, Azerbaijan, which usually means trains and drivers are expected to sort things out themselves. As you can see, it wasn't working out, so the track was eventually removed. Can I see what they have? She dropped her phone on the tracks and decided to go after it herself. This tram is testing a 5G-powered anti-collision system. This is what maximum effort looks like on a railroad. Yeah, it's not going to make it to its destination. He doesn't know how close he is to the Hanoi train. Thankfully, he's okay. Fire in Germany while carrying brand new cars causing around 1.5 million euros in damage. But thankfully, no people were injured. Those sparks may look damaging, but this is actually a rail grinder smoothing out imperfections in the track.
Oh my God.
Someone call 111.
You call, I'm following.
I'm calling now.
Wait, it might not even hit the car.
Oh, it is. Oh! Oh my God, my heart.
They ignored the red light and got stuck on the tracks. Thankfully, they abandoned the car in time.
Right. The car died on the track.
When oil buildup turns a steam stack into a blowtorch. Someone threw a rental e-bike on the NYC subway tracks. The wreck caused a 12-hour shutdown that day. This was filmed after a religious gathering in Bangladesh, and while it may look normal here, riding outside trains is incredibly dangerous and causes fatalities every year.
How about on the count of 3? ready, let's yell and tell the engineer to blow that whistle real loud. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Blow the whistle.
The Dollywood Express takes passengers through the Smoky Mountains using technology that dates back more than a century. The flooding here is just enough to cover the tracks, but not to stop the train. The Ferrocarril de Soler was built in 1912 to connect a Spanish town that was practically cut off by mountains. Not the safest decision, but he goes for it anyway. The train didn't have enough traction for the hill, so the wheels basically turned into giant grinders. This trestle sits 137 feet above the canyon floor and has been carrying trains for nearly 140 years. This is the most casual way to maintain tracks I've ever seen. This line served passengers for years before closing in 2020. This train looks endless, and each loaded wagon can weigh around 80 tons. This is Britain's famous steam locomotive Tornado, hauling the entire train without any help. The Lombard log hauler is basically a train-tractor hybrid. This train didn't derail on its own. Authorities say a 17-year-old allegedly tampered with a railroad switch to film the crash for YouTube, causing over $350,000 in damages and facing 2 felony charges as a result. Are they okay? Nothing is slowing this down. The Budapest trams know how to make travel fun. Trains are powerful, sure, but you can't deny they're also art. Which isn't a jet engine, it's a 12,000 horsepower freight locomotive getting to work. Unlike conventional brakes, magnetic track brakes work directly against the track itself. The winds were so strong the entire train derailed here. Underground pressure buildup makes this manhole start moving. The ocean doesn't stay in its lane here. Only in Shanghai could a train route go straight through an apartment building. The Cybertruck is parked too far, so the streetcar can't move when your parking job becomes everyone's problem. These people aren't just waiting for the train to pass. Before sugar becomes sugar, it often takes a train ride like this. A stranded tank train shuts down the crossing completely. It's one thing to not stop for a train, but another to destroy the gate entirely. When armies need to move heavy equipment quickly, railroads do most of the heavy lifting. Believe it or not, most derailments aren't a lost cause. This one, however, definitely is. Not smoke, just a steam locomotive releasing built-up water and sediment. This footage captured the exact moment 17 rail cars left the tracks in Lincoln Heights, California. Indian trains don't stop for anything, not even flooding. The machine seen here packs the rocks beneath the sleepers, helping keep the track level and properly aligned. Built during World War II, Big Boy 4014 is so large that it weighs over 1 million pounds. While most steam locomotives ended up in museums, this one went back to work. Now, this is a real crossroads moment. For a few months, every year, this part of Russia looks less like a railway and more like a Christmas card. These replicas recreate the rail fighting units that once protected supply lines and transported troops. Some railways cross rivers. This one crosses part of the North Sea. When a train breaks sticks instead of releasing the heat buildup, can get extreme very quickly. San Francisco streetcars just hit different. This train isn't stopping for anyone. What happened in the passenger seat? Military vehicles wear out fast on highways, which is why they're often transported by train instead. I thought the diesel was towing a steam locomotive, but that's a 2-for-1 special. A derailed locomotive up front, with business as usual behind it. Canadian railroads don't stop for snow very often because of the CN rail plow. Freight tracks in Jersey City get a lot of use, which is why the tracks are maintained every chance they get. I didn't know you could tour Paris like this. Thank you for watching this video. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel, it's free. And check out these videos.